by the Will and Grace TV show and the drink they gave to the old people in shore. It is your Assyrian king coming at you from an undisclosed location. So, as you know, it has been kind of hot in Chicago. I was working on the rig, trying to get the air conditioning running. Mr. X came by, and we were trying to get it all. There's a lot of stuff we were doing on the rig. I climbed under it, and I was working on the different stuff. I was looking at the air conditioning, and I was looking at the water pump, and I was looking at the belts and stuff, and I was thinking about what would be a good price to either replace the motor or sell the Lisa Marie to somebody. So I figured I could make things where they looked pretty good and just probably maybe sell the rig. I don't know. Maybe it will fix it up. Mr. X will come by tomorrow and we will look at it and have a better idea of what we will do with that. But it has been really hot in Chicago. It has been really hot. I have been sweltering in the van. You trolls could not spend 5 minutes in this van. It is that hot. But I am the supreme alpha male. I could stay in this, and I have for 6 years. Woo, brother. I bet there is no one here that has the guts to walk away from a job and get rid of all their possessions and live in a van like me. But I have been hanging out at the preserve, and it is pretty nice to watch the ducks and the geese and all the other things go by, and look at the trees, and I will sit outside the rig with my chair. It is pretty good, and there's a lot of mosquitoes, and there's been some other bugs around, and I think I got some bugs when I was at the preserve. There was like flying bugs. It was not good in there biting. It was not good. But it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying stuff all the time. And I have my tea mug. Woo, brother! That is some good tea. So I've been just on here. I was working on the rig earlier, climbing up, reaching into places, getting my hands dirty, and people say that I do not work. Look at these are the hands of a man trying to work, and I was trying to work, and Mr. X said, more than me trying to work, I was trying his patience, but I don't know what he meant by that. But you know, he's kind of like those old people in the really nice neighborhoods where I was showing you the expensive houses. They are slaves to their things, brother. Let me tell you, they are slaves to their possessions. I am a free man. Nobody tells me what to do. Woo! I am what is best in the business. I am styling and profiling. Those old people are missing out by not having me in their neighborhood, because I am what is best for the world, brother. Not even the business, but the whole world. I was what makes the world go and stop. Woo! So I was having problems with the generator, the leaking hoses, and all these stuff. And you know what? I am self-contained. I can be my own person and do all these stuff and all the things I want to do. But lately I've been having a lot of problems, and I need you guys to help me out here. I need you to do your due diligence and pay your taxes to me, the Assyrian king. It is getting more and more difficult out here now that the trolls do not come to my chats anymore, but there's nobody giving monies anymore. And I really need you guys to support me because there is a lot of things going on. I need your help. I need your help if I am going to continue this to survive. It is my survival we are talking about. And I need your money. I need your taxes today. You can send them in the super chats. The PayPal would be the better way. That way I will get them pretty soon. Just make sure you allow a little bit extra because PayPal always takes the 3%. So if you want to give me $500, you have to go like a little bit more, like 3% I think is like, should be like $575. It should be pretty good. $575, that should be more than enough for PayPal to take their fees, and that way you will make sure that I will be able to get food. Because it's not good, you know. Things are getting pretty bad. I was wanting to get some shawarma, chicken shawarma, but I could not. So instead, I am forced to eat the beanie weenies. It is pretty good, you know. The beanie weenies, I've eaten them many times. I am getting used to them, but a king should not have to eat like this with the beanie weenies. Brother, let me tell you, this is not good. So, I had an email from this guy. So I got the email from some guy, and he had like this place with the big cats, the tigers and the lions and the bears and the giraffes and other stuff. It was like a kind of like the forest reserve, but with a lot of animals. And his name was Joe something. It wasn't too low Joe, because that was my father. It was Joe Exotic. And I think he's pretty famous. I've heard his name before. But his voicemail said that he was in the big house. I asked him what his address was so I could come by and see his big house. And he says he does not have a big house, but he is in the big house. So I do not. And he said it with this weird accent. He says, "I'm in jail, brother." So he was, I guess he threatened to kill some lady. I don't know if it was his ex-wife or something. He just kept saying her name over and over again like a lunatic. He says Carol Baskins is the devil and stuff. It was, I could not figure it out. But I guess his wife Carol, or his girlfriend, or whoever she is, she also has the big cats. Oh, they got the good juice in here too. So, he heard that I was a YouTube celebrity, and he wants me to come in the prison and do an interview with him. He wants me to come visit him, but I don't know. There was also the TV station that they want me to go interview Joe Exotic, and they're going to pay my way. I should show you guys those voicemails sometime, but I've been busy working on the rig. I need to fix the rig so I can travel and go to Texas and do the interview and meet Mr. Joe Exotic. Woo! You know, I was thinking that you can only have one leader. And I've said that many times. There can only be one leader at all. Woo! And I am the alpha male. I am the number one. But even though I am the number one, I know there is time where Donald Trump, the greatest president to ever walk the face of the earth, brother, and you can take that to the bank. But what I am saying is he would meet together with other leaders to decide what they should do about the world and the global getting warm and all the things, and the dolphins and the fish in the ocean. So I figured if we could get together with the other leaders of the different countries all around the world, then I should be able to get together with this Joe Exotic guy. He said they made a show called Tiger King. So, sounds pretty interesting. So I think I will go to Texas to meet with this guy, because he is a king and I am a king, and that is pretty good. I bet living in the van is a lot harder than to be in the jail where he is, because they do not bring you the beanie. You don't have to get the beanie weenie in jail. They bring you all your food to you. All you do is you go to sleep, you wake up, and they have all the food ready for you. It is like going to the summer camp that I used to go to. And that was pretty good. Lake Walla Walla Walla, they used to call it. It was pretty good until it got burned down. It was a pretty good camp. It's kind of, when I live in the van, it reminds me of when I used to go camping all the time. It was pretty good. The only thing is we do not sing the camp songs because I am by myself. That's the way I like it, brother. Woo! But I need you to pay your taxes to me so I can make some temporary repairs on the rig. And I will go meet with these other people, find out what exactly they're going to offer me to go to Texas. Because I'm not going to do it on my dime, brother. No way. But if these other people will pay me, I know Joe does not have any money. He might get a little bit of money for the jobs I give him. Maybe he makes the food or rakes the dirt out in the yard. I've seen prison movies, so there's not a lot of stuff going on. Not much of anything going on, really. It seems kind of like a lazy life, just kind of walking around with your hands in your pockets, maybe playing some basketball and stuff. I used to be pretty good at the basketball. I was almost like Michael Jordan. I was the powerful forward. And it was pretty good. So I'm going to shut this down. I just wanted to let you know what I have been doing lately, and as you can see, let me get to where you can see me. I have been working on the rig all day long, crawling underneath, putting my fingers in different places, and so yeah, I got greasy because I do work. See, people say the king never works, but I am working on my home, the beautiful Lisa Marie. Woo, brother! Don't forget to pay your taxes to me, brother.